That also kind of makes me think about how often do you get cheaters that try to get
Um,
pass their videos off as real when they're not?
I
Do you get?
I'm sure that there have been people that have submitted like task runs and tried to pass them off as console speed runs.
Yeah.
Um, I don't imagine that's very often because it's pretty obvious to know when someone's playing a game frame by frame. But yeah, there's always been a good number of people that are like, look at this awesome run that I'm submitting as a single segment, but it's just been cleverly edited to
Yeah.
make it look like it's single segment.
I mean, they should be applauded for actually taking their time to do that, I suppose. But uh,
Oh yeah, it's clever.
yeah, they show they can do something with their life at least.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, and then also SDA doesn't allow like really extreme glitches, and some people do that. We don't allow games to be played on anything that's not the original hardware, so you can't do
Okay.
something on emulator and do it. If the system's like default controller doesn't have specific things on it, you can't use a controller that has like say a turbo function on it.
No.
There have been a few people that for like the Mega Man games that have been so great at button mashing that the verifiers have actually asked them to submit a video showing them mashing the fire button.
Uh, yeah, but I mean, there was a controller for the Nintendo with a turbo button. They're not allowed.
Yeah, no, because it wasn't it's not the controller that was packaged with the system.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
anything not okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a side note, whenever I was doing my Mega Man stuff, people kept accusing me of doing the turbo button tricks for this stuff,
Oh yeah.
and I was like,
And you know, um, it's just you play the games long enough and you get really good at it.
Yeah, I suppose it's a skill in itself, and but yeah, you don't get a lot of. I mean, no, I don't know what to ask.
thought
I
is
I
lost.
sort of lost a train of thought here.
I know there's somebody that's trying to do on console because you can do it. You can do it task, but on console, somebody's trying to do it to where in A Link to the Past, if you mash the B button at 30 hertz, you can walk on air.
Okay,
It's trying
okay.
to trick out where you start charging. Is that what it's for?
No, it's just mashing it at a ridiculously high speed that's almost impossible for a person to maintain.
For a very long period of time. But I
But
suppose
doing
that
that
would
lets
be
you clip through walls and stuff.
okay. So that would be very useful for a speed run.
Oh yeah,
But
because you can do things like get to Ganon's room at the very beginning of the game.
yeah, so like I said, very useful. But would that be something they would allow?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
um,
Because it sounds like it's a very, very game-breaking glitch, so to speak.
I mean, I'd almost say yeah because they allow reverse bottle adventure, and that's pretty game breaking.
Yeah.
Um, and I think they might. I think it might actually end up being allowed just because that's really impressive.
If you can pull it off, it's very impressive, yes. Uh, but yeah,
uh,
okay. So, okay, yeah.
but
Uh,
that's enough of my horrible fetish with video games. I mean, this is your guys' show, and you should be,
Well,
well,
talking.
you're
no,
the
it's
guest.
okay.
You're the guest here, so
I
everyone gets to
just,
hear us every time we do it.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad, but
No, oh my God, don't. Oh my God, it's been brilliant. I never knew there was such depth behind speedrunning. Seriously,
Yeah,
this has
but
been very enlightening.
I'm
Uh,
I'm happy to talk about that because nobody asks about it.
no, it's wow, it's great. I mean, I figured it was really crazy stuff you had to do, but uh, I've never been a big fan of speedruns because I've never had the interest to do it myself. But now I'm really interested in going to watch it. So
yeah. I'm going to have to watch that Ocarina of Time one.
yeah,
It
Oh, which one was the one where the yeah, Ocarina of Time was
would
the right
be
one. Yeah.
yeah, it would be better if that run included ass chest, but it doesn't. It
Aw.
doesn't save time.
Aw.
But I'm sure I can search on YouTube to find that clip.
Yeah, just go to YouTube and search for ass chest. I'm sure it'll pull up the video you're looking for
Oh,
immediately.
I'm sure there's plenty of if you're
That's just
interested in if you're interested in like Zelda speedrunning tricks, look up a guy on YouTube called he goes by Kazooie.
Kasui.
He's Kazooie.
Okay.
He's he found a lot of the tricks for most of the 3D Zelda games, especially Twilight Princess.
Okay. A dedicated fan, I suppose.
It's basically just, hey, I wonder if I can do this.
Okay.
And
But I suppose you sort of focused on the games you really love at first, at least.
well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then you kind of
It becomes an addiction.
branch out from there. Well, yeah, there are a few games that I've ran that I never thought I'd actually run before. I love the Mega Man franchise and everything, like a lot, but I never thought I'd see myself running them. And then all of a sudden, there I was running Mega Man 2.
It just sort of happened. I don't know what happened, officer.
Well, yeah, it did, and it was just I put it in. I was just gonna do a playthrough of it because I was like, I'm terrible at this game. There's absolutely no way I'm getting through this in like less than an hour. And then I looked over at my clock, and then like, oh, hey, look at that! Like 40 minutes passed.
Okay, so then you decided that you wanted to speedrun it. Like,
Yeah, I'm not good enough.
okay.
I
But
think
you can still work on it. You can do it.
yeah, I think the posted time's like 32 minutes.
Okay. Okay, that's less than or more than I thought. I mean, I thought that game could be glitched through. But
There's a lot of really weird glitches that you can do in it, but most of them are TAS only.
Okay.
Because they involve like clipping through walls and stuff, and that requires you to jump at a very specific animation frame.
Okay. I'll leave you to it. I'm not gonna try it. I might watch your videos though.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I checked right now, and actually the Mega Man 2 runs 27 minutes.
Haha! I knew it.
It's the Mega Man 3 run that's 32 minutes.
Okay. Shame on you.
I know.
My faith in you has been completely crushed.
Shame on me for not knowing
Yeah.
the games I don't run.
Exactly. I mean, I'm disappointed.
You're the resident
disappointed.
expert here. You're supposed to know all this stuff.
I got a lot of the games memorized for their times, mostly because I'm trying to beat them.
Do you watch a lot of people's speedruns, or do you focus more on your own?
I don't really watch them as much as I used to.
Okay.
But I'd say I probably watch speedruns nearly as much as I worry about my own, because you got to watch someone else's and see how they do it and
Yeah.
find out where they made their mistakes and where you can save time as opposed to where they didn't.
So it's research.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not for amusement, I swear.
Maybe a little bit.
So,
We won't tell anyone. Oh wait, this is a podcast. Never mind. We will tell everyone.
everyone will know. No. So, do you have any times that you have submitted to the site? I forget if you said if you did.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay.
They have all been beaten.
Aw.
Oh.
But you've had them up before.
Yeah, I've had runs up for almost all of the Metroid games.
How long did they last?
Months.
Okay. Which one is the longest? That has lasted the longest?
Super Metroid Any Percent at 46 minutes.
Okay.
Lasted almost 7 months.
Okay. Is that impressive, or is it like?
Well,
What's-
the current
what's-
best for Any Percent is 32 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
And my current best is 42 minutes now.
Okay. So you have a little bit to work on there.
That's another one that's almost perfect.
Okay.
It's also segmented, I think.
That,
But then
that
you
doesn't count.
okay? That's
That doesn't count.
Uh, it might not be. I know that the uh, I know that the 100% one segmented,
okay.
but yeah, that one lasted almost 7 months. Most of them lasted 3 or 4 months, and then new strats got figured out that made them faster. Like Metroid Prime was an hour and 5 minutes, and then someone did it an hour and four, and that lasted for a while. And then someone dropped it down to an hour and 3 minutes because they found a way to completely skip the first phase of Ridley's fight by running into him with the boost ball.
All right.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to see the reasoning behind that when they tested it, but okay.
Well, it's the boost ball's supposed to be an instant kill on enemies, and
Okay.
I guess the developers just didn't figure
Anyone will try it.
anyone would try it on a boss. So instead of an instant kill on Ridley, it just drops him to like a quarter life.
Okay. That's actually kind of bad programming, but okay.
No wonder they're mad at you
Wow.
guys.
Yeah, I can
I
see why they're pissed.
I can promise you that's not the trick that got them set off. I guarantee you the trick that got them set off was getting the space jump as the very first item.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, that would make the whole rest of the game pretty easy.
Yeah, you can skip a lot of stuff with that. You can skip 2 boss fights, I think it is.
Okay.
You can get the plasma beam without needing the grapple beam or the spider ball. Uh, you can beat the game without getting the grapple beam or the spider ball.
Okay.
You can beat the game without getting the gravity suit. Um, you can beat the game without getting any of the missile combos.
Jeez.
Um,
I can just imagine them. I can just imagine them as old men, like shaking their fists, like you damn kids, breaking our games.
well, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like this is perfect programming. We don't need to play test this anymore. And there's the one old game developer sitting in the corner going, "No, you don't know them like I know them." Um, but yeah, they do
Yeah.
that a lot. The re-release of Ocarina of Time is probably going to make a lot of people unhappy.
Or very happy that they can find new glitches instead.
Well, yeah, there's probably that too. Someone's going to try to figure out a way to do bottle adventure on it.
Well, we're looking forward to that. I assure you.
Um,
Well,
Yeah.
all right, guys.
yeah.
We're actually at an hour and 20 minutes almost. So
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
afraid our time is done now.
No.
Sad.
Yeah, but it's been a blast, really.
Yeah, I definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't get to talk much, but that's okay. Yeah, people have to listen to me all the time. I think it would go. Yeah, I think it would work well. You should put that on your site. Barely.
So yeah, you have more than me combined. Don't worry about it though. I'm not jealous at all. But yeah, it was a blast to have you here. I think a lot of viewers have been informed about Let's Plays.
Or speedruns.
No, not Let's Plays. Speedruns.
Speedruns.
Damn you. Speedruns. I've completely forgotten everything we've talked about for the last hour.
Yeah, no, it was a blast to actually be on. And, if you guys would like to maybe do commentary during our marathons and stuff, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I'd definitely be up for it. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Send a schedule. Schedule.
Schedule. That's cute.
Schedule.
All right.
There was supposed to be one. It didn't get made.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. They have a tendency to fall apart.
We'll just show up at random, and insist that just butt in.
And donate money, people.
You should, and at least $1.
Yeah.
At least $1, because PayPal takes money out as a service charge.
Okay. At least $1,000 then.
That would be wonderful too. I would not object to that. I will name every character in one of my games one name, and that will get very confusing.
Very confusing. But we've talked about charity before, and everybody who's listening to this know we're definitely for charity, and everybody should donate. I know I will be donating. So
awesome.
Yeah,
I look forward to seeing you guys there.
Yeah, we have a few days to pick from, so
hopefully we will not disappoint. Hopefully,
I doubt you will.
I'm gonna have to.
The fact that you're
gonna have to try and get in for 4 or 6 because those are the favorites.
Yeah, I don't have any favorites.
4 will be a treat. I don't want to. I don't want to
speedrun it.
Oh yes, I am.
Oh, I will so be watching that.
I was gonna say I only have a 3-hour window, so.
I don't want to spoil anything, but a couple of things that you'll see during it. That whole 4 fiends fight. I don't know where the 4 fiends are coming from. I'm only going to be fighting one of them.
Oh.
And you're going to watch me sell 0 of a sword for over 6 million gil.
Nice.
I will definitely. Oh yeah, I'll definitely tune in for that. Let's just hope it's at a godly hour, so I don't have to set the clock for the night.
Let's see. It should probably be midnight for.
Okay, I think he had a brain freeze.
We broke him.
I broke him.
Should probably be like. Christ, 5 in the morning, our time.
Okay, that's okay for me.
On the 10th.
That's like
Saturday?
Here.
Saturday or Sunday? No. Okay. No, what am I talking about? Saturday. We're starting on Thursday. Saturday or Sunday?
So
Friday or Saturday?
Friday. Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
So people who want to see Final Fantasy IV broken.
Depends on if our player that's doing 3 is going to be doing the new strats or taking 12 hours to beat the game.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's gonna be a treat to watch all of them anyway. So everybody should tune in and watch and donate money again.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a blast. You get
I can imagine.
Be horribly tired in front of the camera.
So people tune in, watch it, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh, not a problem. I enjoyed it. I would have no problem coming back at a later date.
Oh, we would love to have you. So it's always fun to talk with someone else than Chiron.
Yeah,
Well, I
people
can
get sick of
see
us.
how that would get. I can see how that would get kind of annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody likes me.
Okay. No, we shouldn't be
Oh,
too
no.
hard. He's a
I
wonderful
I
man.
enjoy your LPs, so I sort of like you, I guess.
That
I really enjoy your Call of Cthulhu LP because I've never beaten that game.
a lot of people haven't. A lot of people quit at one segment right at the beginning of the game. The fish people.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. I've never even made it that far. The convenience store that you have to sneak into.
hmm
That's always where it stops for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I
that's
that game.
Oh, well, I can't blame people. I can't blame people for quitting. It gets really unfair at certain points, and it's a really glitchy game.
Yeah, and I haven't. I shouldn't. I need to watch your Amnesia LP because I really love that game.
I'll be finishing it soon.
and there will be a new Let's Play coming up directly after. So
Ooh,
Yes.
that's going to be a treat. I can guarantee you that much. It
you should totally
involves
do
both.
co-commentary.
Do what?
You should totally do co-commentary.
Um,
On your
Oh,
LP.
we like I said, there's a new LP coming, so
yes.
you'll see. It's a treat.
Oh,
Yes, and for
okay.
those,
It's
those
a
people
co-op.
who are getting sick of me only having a video like once a week, it's gonna change for the next LP because it's done
done.
already. So
Planning ahead, I see.
Yeah.
I know people are getting sick of me and my schedule. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. So
We'll have to
anyway,
end it.
we're gonna have to call it a quit now.
end
Yeah.
it.
All
So
right.
thank you for coming and goodbye,
Again,
everyone.
thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks for
Goodbye.
having- Later.